Mia Torres Garcia, director of Brownface. I'm here with playwright Carissa Atallah. And the question for you, Carissa, is what prompted you to write this story?
So Brownface follows a girl named Gracia as she explores her identity in the world of spoken word poetry. This play was very much inspired by the spoken word poetry scene, and in particular how we as writers, often activists, young people, students, how we perform versions of ourselves when we step up to the mic. So yeah, this is a play about how is identity formed, how is it performed, and who gets to speak and certain issues, and who gets to say what.
Yeah, there's a lot of questions of identity, the one I always come to is how much of it, the identity is what you're made of, and how much of it is what you choose to make of your life. And I think that's a central conflict that we have here, since this is a story about cultural appropriation.
Right. Yeah. So in the story, we see that Gracia, the main character, she's a poet, but she's afraid to speak and use her voice due to her undocumented status. So she convinces her best friend, who is white and a U.S. citizen, to read her poems on her behalf. Right? So that does create some sticky situations regarding cultural appropriation versus activism versus cultural appreciation. These have all been questions, conversations that I think as theater artists, as writers, it's these are questions we ask all the time. What responsibility do I have to speak on certain topics versus maybe this is someone else's story to tell. Which is why I was really excited to do the spoken word format and to host an open mic for these performances, because it creates the opportunity for a call and response with the audience. It gives other people the opportunity, other than just me, the writer, to speak. So, I like to think of it as a way to kind of combat some of those.
Yeah, to add those other voices that might not have been included for whatever reason, which I think is such a brilliant idea and so necessary to making this play work. It's so essential to making sure we have the right atmosphere and we're involving the community, because this is also a play about community and making kind of a chosen family within this little poetry scene. Yeah,
and then bringing in the audience in that way, I think also just creates a really fun atmosphere for the play. So I'm really excited.
Yeah.
Really excited to see that in Portland.